Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino here on his lonesome. I just got done work hour or two ago. Been wanting to shovel the driveway and everything, but it's very early in the morning. I don't think my neighbors would appreciate it. So I thought I'd have a beer instead. Today we are looking at a blank can. It's one of the specialty brews, the one-offs, if you would, seasonals from Kilannan Brewing Company in Owen Sound. This is Kilannan Brewing Company's Kolsch. So there's the little sticker. It's 5.1% alcohol by volume. Let's just open her up. So we got our Kolsch. As most of you know, I'm not a huge fan of Kolsch. I find it very boring. I find it a lot like, well, it is a lot like a Pilsner, but I find it very boring, a lot like a Pilsner. And I'm just not into the really boring ales and lagers. I know they have their spots in life. It's just not usually where I want to be. 5.1% alcohol. It's in the right alcohol range. Color, kind of straw gold, a little tiny bit of haze. In the right color range, beautiful bright white head, again, right visual appeal. Visual appeal wise, looks the exact way it should. Nothing wrong with that. Just beer. Just looks like beer. I know people hate when people say that, but when you're looking at just standard beer, you're looking at your golden yellow. Not much carbonation moving in there though, just very little bubbles. Let's give her a sniff. Okay, out of the can, a couple apple and pear esters, and a little berry scent. Out of the glass, you're smelling basically straw. So, I mean, fruit esters, yeah, that can come from the yeast that they used. Straw smell, yeah, you're looking at Bavarian hops and Bavarian malts. I don't know if they actually use those, but those would give off an almost forest-like or farm-like scent. That's what I'm getting. It smells in the range it should. Let's try it. Cheerio. You know what? Even more boring than a Kolsch normally is. It's basically a bougie beer, as you guys know. Bougie beer is what we give a title for micro craft beers that should basically just be made by a macro company. Is it clean? Yes. Is it refreshing? Yes. Is it easy drinking? Yes. So those are three good pluses. Does it have alcohol? Yes. Does it smell offensive? No. Does it taste offensive? No. You're looking at a lot of pluses for it, but it's just boring as all hell. If you want a Pilsner or a Kolsch, if you just want a refreshing beer that gives just a subtle touch of sweetness up to the forefront and a subtle touch of earthy, grassy bitterness on the background, this is the beer for you. Again, super boring style for me. I've had a couple that have surprised me, like the Kolsch from Junction. I actually really liked that Kolsch. This one, I can't say I don't like it. I can't say that I love it. However, after a long, hard night at work, this is going down great. I can't take that away from it. Kilannan, you made a style that gives off... How should I word this better? You took a style that you can't really hide faults in. and you made absolutely no faults, and you made it even more laid back and approachable than most of the beers in this style are. Again, very subtle hop bitterness to the background, very subtle cut grass notes, very subtle earthy notes, slightly straw-like. It's just so approachable. Anyone could drink this. If you're a Coors Light fan, you could drink this and you could enjoy it. If you're a Bud fan, you could drink this and you can enjoy it. If you're a Winter Jack fan from Muskoka, you could drink this and you could enjoy it because there's nothing offensive about it. It's beer water. It's beer water. Now, just because of how good this is going down, and just because of how hard work was tonight, it's going to get a higher mark than it should. In all honesty, in all perfect honesty, it probably deserves around 5. And it deserves around 5 because it really has no taste. If you're a huge Pilsner fan, you will, again, probably love it. If you're not a huge Pilsner lager fan, and I know Kolsch's aren't longer, yeah, if you're not into the really easy drinking beers, if you're not into the session until you're drunk type of beers, you might not really like it, but you know what? As I said, taste-wise, it probably deserves a 5. I'm going to give it a 7.75 because I wouldn't really go out of my way to get it, but it just goes down so well after a hard day of work that I would buy this again. I would buy it again, and I could enjoy it. I could enjoy it in its rightful spot, which is after a hard day, after mowing the lawn, after barbecuing, while barbecuing. Anytime I'm doing physical labor, this could be a great beer. Helping a friend move, a 2-4 of this would be a bad idea, but a great idea at the same time. So, Kilannan Brewing Company, you're probably never going to see these videos. I mean, you never even ever answered any of my emails I sent you about visiting you, doing a beerumentary, the beer festival itself, and everything else I sent you emails about. But that doesn't matter. That's beside the point. Even though you're never going to see this, this beer is great. Drink it, make it, enjoy it, have fun. Au revoir, a bientôt, slanche.